If you're following Johnny and Amber and events after Virginia, you might know to this day, right now, social media, X included, is really active on Amber and Johnny and still about fans having little skirmishes and things like that. This here got around, it did pretty well, and it's still going. When I clipped it out, it had over 600,000 views. This one here you can see has 599,000, and this person simply dressed like Amber for Halloween. And of course, a lot of people have an opinion. Me personally, I'm on the fence here. I'm on the line. She's a famous person. A billion people saw the trial. If you want to dress up like that, that's your right. I wouldn't stop anyone, but I understand how it could be a little distasteful because of the imagery and what allegedly happened that didn't happen, but you could still see some things about it. So if you get my drift, the theme of it might be somewhat unsettling. But I'm flipping back and forth. Like I said, I'm a fence rider on this one. And here's another one that was actually a close-up of her face, but there are rules and things about violence, so I figured, alright, these two are good enough. You see what she says on there. My dog stepped on a bee. I hit you. I didn't punch you. And looks like her dog stepping on a bee in that picture there on her arm. Okay, fine. And this person here, Sergei Sacchetti, who's probably Amber's biggest fan on X, well, there's a lot of big fans on X, but one of the biggest, says, if you think you're above abuse so much to make fun of it and double down, hope karma will find you soon and lets you believe you after making light of it, at least eyeing your own damn blouse, trash. But the thing is, it wasn't actually abuse, so as persons not actually making fun of abuse. That's the greater context. But I guess if kids see it, they won't know. A 5-year-old kid, 6-year-old kid or something has no idea. So, okay, it's a bit more complicated than what actually happened in reality. But for those of us who do know, we know this person's not actually making fun of abuse victims. Tasteless and unoriginal, I'm trying to imagine the loser who would find this funny. I don't find it funny. I'm just saying, I see you applied the bruise kit on top of all your makeup just as Amber Heard suggested. That person's laughing. Your face is scary enough, babe. You could have just went with a t-shirt and that's scary enough. You look like you smell exactly like Johnny Depp. Okay. You're a disgusting person. And the Quatering says gold. Now, this is actually the Quatering. I checked it out. It's his official account. If you don't know him, he's got well over 1 million subs on YouTube. He's a huge channel covering pop culture, things like that. So yeah, that's his opinion. He's selling coffee, and I said if he follows me on Twitter, or now X you could say, I'll get a coffee. But probably not, because shipping to Tokyo would probably be terrible, and I'm in Japan. Let's keep going. Sasha says, laughing my ass off the ratio. Great costume. Have a good Halloween. Laughing my ass off, you're all haters. If you're gonna mock a victim of abuse, at least attempt to have a modicum of class and iron your shirt. Well, probably the shirt wasn't ironed on purpose, just saying. So either you don't think she was abused and yet covered yourself in bruises, or you think dressing as abusers is funny, neither of which is a good look. I don't know if you're capable of a good look, though. Don't let your bullies bully you into deleting this time. The costume's golden. So actually, the ratio seems kind of mixed. Most people seem turned off, but there are some positive ones mixed in there. People don't realize how freaking scary she is. Alright, that's a pretty fence rider comment like myself. Disgusting and ugly, I hope you lose your platform. What's so ironic is you have more bruises than the exiled defendant ever did. And that person's obviously on Johnny's side, so, like I said, lots of mixed opinions. As for me, I'll admit, I'll be honest, this is kind of a cop-out video, one of those what do you think videos. Like I said, for the fact kids would see it and just not understand, it does look like somebody who was abused. But then again, for people who know, she's not making fun of real victims. Okay, broken record there. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.